Well, hello everybody, and welcome to Pure Warfare 5 PPV Show 280. Car's making away as we speak for the opening match, and I'm heading out to IVATOPIA. Alongside me is our current boss,
Tina Law.
Yeah, and alongside her is
Jazz Awesome.
Yeah. Okay, we got Carol going to take on Ruby and of course Lucy. And of course this was going to be for a number one tender spot, but because they lost their match of SupernovaTiffy and all them, now it's just basically a beatdown. Who's the better superstar out of them?
Sorry about running out on you on the last show.
Oh, that's alright.
And I know Nora said to push it, but I just couldn't take it anymore.
Oh, I understand.
Well, hello there, darling. You're about to witness me destroy these two bitches here. And especially in front of this ugly, pathetic daughter of mine. And maybe after, in the back, we could have some fun. Right, IVATOPIA? Just like the good old days. And I know you liked it back then, didn't you, darling?
Excuse you, bitch.
No.
Who do you think you're talking to? He's not interested in you.
Exactly.
Besides, you're an old lady and you're wrinkly at best.
And we gotta do open credits before this match starts. Yeah. Well, hello there. Welcome to IVATOPIA'S Wrestling Domination. This is Chronic Pain Show 280 Pure Warfare 5 PPV. The game is Pro Wrestling X, currently in early access on Steam, where you can buy it. As you can see by the link on the screen, me, IVATOPIA, and my wife, who is going to be helping out with this, has nothing to do with the game other than buying it and playing it and enjoying it. Same goes for any 5 Pro Wrestling World gameplay that might be used in this video. The link for them is also from Steam above. And also, I would like to add, the opening music you can hear right now is from the title screen from the Pro Wrestling X game itself, as well as being written by Douglas Patrick. Check out his YouTube and hope you enjoy the show. Okay, we're back. So, Carol taking on Ruby, taking on Lucy, triple threat. Then we have Happy Man and the Tiger, that last man standing match. Followed by Wild Style taking on Teddy Wild and Drake. Tanya's going to be outside for him. For them, sorry. Then we got Kyla Dream taking on Tanya, and of course the Wild Bros will be out there for them. Then we had the Tag Team titles on the line, Striker and Happy Man, if he makes sure the last man standing match, of course. With Gwen taking on Jason Ripper, and of course Ruby's going to be outside for them. And then we have the women's title match on the line, SupernovaTiffy taking on Gwen, the current champion. Then Grasshopper, Gary, S-Blaze Dane for the Street Fighter title. Then the main event tonight for the world title over there, Ivan Reaver, best 2 out of 3 falls, I've just been told, against the Claw.
And I just want to go ahead and remind everybody that the only reason why Jess is out here is because the Claw's in the main event. This is a one-off.
Yeah, because
especially because she's so close to her due date.
Yeah, you're very close. Oh, there's a power of Lucy and Ruby. I feel Carol out here, she's got speed advantage, but I feel she's definitely giving a weight. There's advantage at the weight and the strength disadvantage compared to the other two. She's in there probably by 2 of the strongest physically women out there, isn't she? In the division. I think it's only really the Demon Goddess who's physically stronger, and Tanya's up there. Oh, Carol broke it up. And I believe you can win by over the top rope with this, if you go over the top rope or pin or submission. And I think it's elimination if I'm not mistaken. Ooh.
Did you not read your notes, IVATOPIA?
Yes, but of course you could have changed it, Tina.
Yes, but I'm not in the mood of changing things now am I once the matches have started.
I know your sister used to all the time if it benefited her.
Yes, but I'm not my sister now, am I? I'm better than that.
I'm definitely better than that. We both agree with that, don't we, Jess?
Of course we do.
Oh, here comes a powerbomb. Oh, sit down, powerbomb, people. 1. Oh.
And of course, I'm only on here because SupernovaTiffy's preparing for her match.
Well, yeah,
so
because
we're not together.
Yeah, she won that match. You couldn't be out here with her, and she's the main announcer. Other than me, because I'm the head announcer. She's the secondary announcer, as we know. And I know Jess will be out here more.
And here comes Carol in the back.
Yeah.
Pre-recorded. Let's see what she has to say.
Jess will be out here more, but of course she's been taken off the announce table officially while her pregnancy, while she's the third announcer. Isn't that right? I'll go to Carol now.
I should be the women's champion right now, but I'm not thanks to SupernovaTiffy. And this match should be a #1 contender match, but again, thanks to her, it isn't. So guess what? I'm gonna go out there and win this triple threat, and I'm gonna mark my spot as the top woman in this business. And Tina, I know you're at the announce table, so I hope you're going to be watching this and give me a match in the title shot. And I want to win my belt back where it belongs. Again.
Wow, finally
well,
Carol.
Of course, if you show moxie and prove to me that you deserve it, there might be a title shot in the future for you.
It may not happen if you get double teamed by the two strongest in the women's division right now.
Well, of course, she has to win first.
And it's elimination, so she can eliminate both of them.
She can win.
Yeah, she definitely can. But obviously, it's just trouble if them do double team her. If they decide, oh, we're going to work together, they have to work together in the path, take Carol out, then focus on each other. But so far, they do seem to be going after each other just as much. And there's actually double team from Carol and Lucy.
I think Lucy's gonna tag team with anybody who will let her win, to be honest.
Yeah, they have to power Lucy to the Ruby. DDT. Oh, she's out on her feet. She's out on her feet. Oh, she got it. She went for some suplex. Oh, no. Oh, beautiful took to a stunner, but she almost got stopped by Lucy.
So, IVATOPIA, who do you think's gonna win this match?
I want Carol to pull this off. Who I think's gonna win. I'm leaning towards Lucy. No, I was going to say I'm leaning to Lucy.
God.
Lucy. Oh, Carol! That's how well, there goes my pick for winning. So by leaning to Lucy, I guess Lucy's going to win it now, I think.
What about you, Jess? I was going to say the exact same thing as IVATOPIA. So, now I hope Lucy wins, because I do not want that bitch of a mother of mine to win whatsoever.
Speaking of Lucy, she's in the back to record it.
Like I said before, I'm part of Tops. Ruby shouldn't have got an opportunity. That was my opportunity, and she screwed it up. Yes, she'll sit there and say, I was the one that was pinned, I was the one that gave up. It doesn't matter. I got hurt, and she had the ball, and she couldn't get the job done. It was her fault that I gave up. She should have been there to break it, and guess what? I'm gonna break her tonight. And on top of that, little Carol, you want to step into my ring? Well, guess what? I'm going to break you as well. Like you can defeat me. What a laugh.
Wow, vicious words by Lucy, and so far, technically...
She's not wrong.
Well, I was going to say, technically Carol is out, but wasn't it to Ruby's hands, not Lucy's? So Lucy didn't get destroyed the way she said, but she still lost the match, so...
Oh, by the way, my Aunt Nora got married a few days ago.
Huh? She did?
Yeah, they're on their honeymoon now. I was their maid of honor.
Oh, I didn't even know she was engaged to anyone.
That's why neither one of us have been really contacting you lately.
Oh, well, I thought with you is because Nora said to stay
that too.
away from each other from my therapy, but I've been trying to contact her for some sessions and it hasn't been happening recently.
Yeah, and she wanted me to let you know that whenever she comes back, she's going to start your sessions at full throttle.
Oh, okay, thank you. And hopefully then, as soon as she's back then, the sooner we can get better, as soon as me and you get back together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Can't
getting
wait to get back together with you.
Exactly. 2. Oh, not a 2. Kick out. So Lucy's in control right now, and she's going to pull off your mum's arm. That'd be brilliant.
It's speaking of the bitch, here she is in the back.
Hello, darlings. The generous, good woman I am has gave us some up-and-coming independent stars a nice training session tonight. These are the future of the business, and I put them through their paces to prove they deserve to be here. And I have to admit it was quite fun, just like tonight's going to be fun, shutting that Lucy Lucky up for good. You're here where you are because of luck, nothing more, nothing less. And Carol, you cute little thing, even after I give you a savage beating tonight, as I dominate you, you'll start respecting your elders. And then maybe later on tonight, after the match, I'll give you another beating, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink. Oh, and by the way, IVATOPIA, if you want to join, you know the door is always open to you. You know I'd love you to join us, especially if it means I'd get under the skin of my ugly cow of a vicious daughter. And you know that I'm talking about Jess, and yes, I'm aware you're at the announce table. I hope you're enjoying the view of a real winner.
I'm surprised she didn't tell you. It was a 3-year engagement.
Oh, we're talking about, Nora. Oh, yeah.
Nobody cares about that bitch that just spoke.
Yeah, because I don't want to be in the back with her later on in that. 2, and it's over!
I don't want you would want to be. I can't believe you wanted to be at ever IVATOPIA.
Again, I was manipulated, and that was part of why I'm over my therapy now. Because of the damage that what she caused with some other people, but her specifically.
I wasn't here for any of that, but it would have been nice to see it in person.
Yeah, and unfortunately your sister also was part of that. Oh, wait, what's this? What goes back? What's going on? This was supposed to be pre-recorded earlier.
You finally
what you want. Tiger, the greatest, the longest Extreme Fighter champion of all time. The greatest IWD undisputed champion of all time. So far, currently cementing his legacy as the greatest tag team champion of what the Shut your mouth, boy. It's time to make a example out of you and win this match. Holy fudge! Okay, well,
I didn't authorize that.
What I was just told, basically they were doing Happy Man's pre-recording for later on when the Last Man Standing match. That was the interview was about, and Tiger jumped in. That's why they told us to basically play it now, run it now. So this happened a few moments ago. We weren't supposed to go to his interview during their match, but because of the situation,
and this is happening now.
Basically, well, this is got a bit of about a minute delay on. I've been told they told me to go to it pretty quick. But basically, well, that's what match may not even happen. They don't come out here. Happy's getting thrown around by Tiger, and remember, Happy's wrestling twice tonight. He's defended tag titles with Triangulator this night. Holy fudge! And we've still got the match in the ring going down. Oh, RKO there, and a powerbomb in the ring. There's a rope break. What, I think that would have been over then.
Lucy, that was such a rookie move. Everybody knows that.
Well, technically, Lucy is still a rookie, isn't she? Even though she's a women's champion and a former one, and she's powerful, we've got to remember she hasn't been wrestling that long. Oh, good move by Ruby there. Reversal by her. She's basically out of it. That's the trouble with these longer matches for her. She's out of breath so often. I think she's a little better thanks to all her extra activities, critical activities, so to speak, than she would be at her age, but still. Oh, come on! When she's in trouble, she goes for down there. Ay, caramba.
That's her go-to. She can't play cleanly. She has to play dirty.
I think it's a go-to in the back, too. You know what I mean?
You would know that, wouldn't you, IVATOPIA?
Very funny.
It was, wasn't it?
Yes, if you say so. There's a DDT.
Oh, come on. It's not my fault you were married to the person.
Yes, I know. Well, we're divorced.
Look at her. Like, she's wrinkly.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't see that at the time. I saw more what I thought of personality, what she was pointing out. Oh, she tapped!
You thought she had a lovely personality.
She put this on for me, didn't she? Until later on.
That's funny.
Oh, speaking of which, she's getting her head taken off. She's not releasing it. Oh, we're getting dressed up in the back. We'll go to him now. Give me that mic. Make sure that TV's on now. We're live. Good. I'm the champ that runs this very camp. And as you can see out there, Lucy is just dominated, devastated, and destroyed Ruby a hell lot more than she's ever had done in the back. Or on every night, in fact. But not in a good way. In a way that she won't be able to walk again. And mind have her fun like she does. You know why she's doing that? Because she is part of Tops. And just like later tonight, I will regain the Extreme Fighter title when I defeat Dane, Gary, and S-Blaze. And unfortunately for everyone else, Von Count is not scheduled for a match tonight. If he was, he'd be dominating too. And guess what? To quote my friend, you can count on that. We're Tops for a reason, baby. Okay, we're going to match 3.
They're not on top.
Well, he could win the Street Fighter title tonight, and Lucy did win her match just. But I know Ruby likes to be on top normally, but that's beside the point.
How would you know IVATOPIA?
Oh my... It was a joke!
IVATOPIA!
It's a joke. Anyway,
is there anybody in this division you haven't slept with that's a woman?
Yes, April! Back off. Well, at least one. There's multiple others too.
Oh my god!
Okay, we got...
Really, IVATOPIA? Spill!
People, they're on the run!
We all want to know!
Wait a minute, they're on the run fighting! I was about to say, we got the last man...
know about your love life.
The last man standing. My love life is non-existent right now, other than we were just when we finished with the Nora situation.
But before Jazz, apparently you've slept with everybody.
It's not everybody.
Did you sleep with my sister?
You don't even know that. She was one of the ones who caused this problem I had. Remember, she took advantage of the drugs that Ruby and Sally gave me.
That's true. I just wanted you to say it.
So of course I've slept with your sister, without my technical knowledge of it until she revealed it.
Have you slept with Lucy?
Yeah, no, I'm not going through who I have and haven't. I gave you an example of someone I haven't. That's the end of it.
Oh, come on.
No. Okay, there's a knee to the face. Like I said,
has this match even started yet?
Well, someone just rung the bell. So I guess last man standing is they've got to go down for 10 seconds anywhere. So I guess the ref just rung the bell, people. The bell has just rung. So
IVATOPIA doesn't matter who you slept with in the past. It only matters who you slept with now.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Oh, yes, after we get back together.
Yeah, because we're not technically together right now. But beside the point, I was just trying to say, in the ring, the refs finally came down and security separated Lucy and carried Ruby to the back. On her back, but she's used to that anyway. And then, before the match, before I could even call last man standing match, they're on the apron beating the snot out of each other. And the bell has rung. The match is officially underway now as we speak. Oh, good move by Happy Man. Desperation, but could that be it? You've got to stay down for 10 seconds. It's over. Oh, we get the count. 1. Stays for 10 seconds. Happy's won the match. 2.
Nope.
Oh, he's back to his feet. Back to his feet then. Remember, Happy Man won their last encounter in the cage, but as Tiger can put it, you ran from me. Oh, God. In this situation, he can't run. So that's why he went last man standing, and Happy Man's technically holding himself up there. That's why they're not counting. Look, he's holding himself up barely by the railing. Okay, are we going to the back now, it seems? I believe for Tanya. I didn't think she was scheduled. Here we go, now.
Tonight is the beginning of our group turning their careers around and tying up loose ends. Maybe with Tiger proving he's better than Happy Man and getting his revenge, followed by the Wild Bros destroying Wild Style and removing that pest from my back. Or me destroying the embarrassing fluke victory of Kyla got a few weeks back. It all begins tonight. And with it, I am putting out an offer. After all, SupernovaTiffy will lose tonight and prove how much of a loser she really is. And I've heard she's still not back together with Ivan Reaver yet. So my offer is for Ivan Reaver. You still will be the world champion after tonight. My group is open to you. If you need some backup or allies, just like something else of mine will be open to you if you wish to celebrate tonight. Boots will be on or off. It is your choice. If you know what I mean.
Okay.
That's bold.
Well, apparently Ivan...
Better hope SupernovaTiffy doesn't attack her after the match, of course.
Apparently Ivan's got an offer there. 2 offers, it seems. Oh, technically 3. If he picks one offer, he can have boots on or off. Well, something like that. And Happy Man's getting drop kicked in the face.
Why is Wildstyle so obsessed with her, though?
I don't know.
I mean, no offense, but she's not really that much of a winner.
I know, that's why she's trying to turn everything around tonight with her group.
No, she's never had a title, has she?
No, not yet, I don't think. Like, Tiger hasn't either, or the Wild Bros. Tiger did technically win the cash-in contract, and he's the first person in history to screw it up. And he should have, technically, in his eyes, should be the tag champ now, but Happy Man threw him off the stage and took his spot. So it should be him and Striker in his eyes as the tag team champion. And he beat Happy Man, remember, when he was the world champion on title. Speaking of Happy Man, oh, God, he just threw him off that! Wow. Hey, that's it, people. Last man standing.
That makes me want to ask again.
What?
Why are they called tops when none of them have had titles?
They're not called tops. That's for Grasshopper, Von Count, and Lucy's group.
Oh, yeah.
Tanya's making her own group with these.
So what's their name called? The Losers?
She hasn't given us a name yet. Maybe she's hoping Ivan will accept it, and maybe they'll be the new Reavers. I don't know. I can remember he ran to the back, I'm getting told. So we get Wild Style versus the Losers? I don't know, as you put it. This is going to be a wild match.
So I guess Tiger won.
No, he ran to the back. The match is still going, but they lost the track of Happy.
Oh.
So it's basically in 2 swords after 10 seconds completely. The match is still going. So we're moving on. Happy's running again.
Well, no surprise there.
I heard your little bet earlier tonight, Wild Style. And guess what? I accept. Because I know for a fact my boys are going to win tonight.
What
bet?
bet?
What are they talking about?
I don't know, but we got Ivan Reeve in the back.
Nobody knows.
My interview's will be later. Why are you interviewing me now? What? You want to know my thoughts on what Tanya said earlier? I don't see why. But I guess I can give him you. Basically, I feel it's an intriguing offer. Not the whole boots on, open for something else tonight, but the fact having some people to back me. I'll think about it, put it that way. But anyway, later tonight, I'm going to stay the world champion just like she said. It's that simple because it's Reaver time. Wow, so Ivan Reaver's thoughts. his base is intriguing offer.
Like he's ever gonna lose SupernovaTiffy. Come on.
Guess we'll find out. They're still technically about
Aren't
together.
Ivan Reaver and SupernovaTiffy like made for each other?
Well, I would say that too, except for she had my kid, by the way.
Yeah, but I thought they got past that.
Yeah, and she was doing it to blackmail me to make sure Ivan Reaver didn't lose his job at the time, so it's still linked to him. She didn't respect the pregnancy part. It's not,
So here's a
it's not
question
her
for-
fault that I'm so much of a stud.
So here's a question for you, Ivatopia.
What?
Was she thinking about him when she was sleeping with you and got pregnant? Oh!
Even if she was... I think she thinks deep down she was, but really she was like, look at this great stud I'm with, and that's why my super studs, my super sperm went in there, and that's why I jumped my kid now.
Stud after all.
Yeah, see? Thank you, Jess.
I should know.
Definitely.
You've been in love with him since the beginning. Right, baby?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, Wild Styles and handicap here, by the way.
Your daddy's the cutest stud ever.
Yeah. Because I am. Woohoo!
And that means you're gonna be adorable, no
Definitely.
matter what you look like.
Definitely. Oh, well moved by
As long
Wild
as you
Style.
don't look like your granny.
Yeah, don't do that, please. What a takedown by Wild Style.
But her granny used to be her daddy's ex-wife. Or is her daddy's ex-wife.
Don't matter.
Or her dad. You know what I mean?
Yes. Anyway, we'll get off that subject now. We've basically got a handicap match with Wild Style, and apparently she's accepted Wild Style's bet. Does anyone know what that's about?
No.
I'm intrigued what it's about.
Everybody's intrigued. Why can't we know? I want to know. Tell me.
Well, I don't know. Well, I don't know. Apparently she accepted it. So maybe he mentioned it in his pre-recording when it comes up. Or maybe mention after the match if he wins. So far, he's been quite impressive in there as a tag team. But I feel Wild Style's biggest concern, I think it's also Tanya's as well, and Ruby's, they run out of gas quite quickly.
Yeah.
They can't really go the distance. Well, Ruby can when it comes to the back end stuff, but I mean when she's in the ring.
You wouldn't know, wouldn't you?
Oh my god, stop doing that.
Like, it's funny.
It's not funny, is it, Jess?
So why are you laughing?
I'm not laughing, am I, Jess? Tell her.
It's kind of gross.
Yeah, thank
It's
you.
more gross than funny. That's my mom. Ew.
Exactly.
I can't believe you slept with her. Look, I'm married.
Well, again,
I tried to tell you.
yeah, and I didn't. She drooped me and everything. I
You didn't listen to nobody but them.
know, and I should have done. So I'm trying to get over that stuff now with the therapy from Nora. Oh, we got a figure four in place. Is he going to tap? Is he going to tap? No, he piled out of it. Oh, double team it. Oh,
Well, if he knows that Tanya's accepted whatever
speaking of Wild Style, he's back.
bet there is,
recorded.
that Daddy's gonna give up easy.
We'll find out what he said.
I'm wild and I'm styling tonight, as I already said earlier. Weeks and weeks. Tanya wants me, and she needs me. She just doesn't realise it yet. That's why tonight's a nice little ploy where I'm gonna beat your two boys down, and then we're gonna celebrate with the boots on. And just to guarantee that, I bet you that I can beat them tonight, and in return of winning our bet, I want their boots on. And since everyone keeps telling me you don't really want me, well, I think a lot of balls. Guess what? If they win tonight, I will back off from you, Tanya. But I know when I make this bet, you're gonna make sure I win the match. You know what I mean? Then boots celebration on tonight.
Wow,
Oh, that's
the
the
bet. Holy fudge! So
Who
like,
do you think's gonna win?
I'm thinking the Wild Bros, personally, but we'll see. So basically, Wild Style loses. Oh, he just tossed him out the ring. And, oh, the other one! Fudge! He's on fire tonight!
He really wants to.
Yeah. If he if Wild Style loses, he has to back away from Tanya, what she wants. But if he wins,
He doesn't.
no.
He gets to celebrate with her.
Yeah, the boots are staying on, and them are opening up. Not for Ivan Reaver tonight, that's for sure, be for him.
I mean, they could do for both.
Ew. I can't see Ivan Reaver would win with Wild Style personally, but okay.
She could do them at 2 separate times. Don't be disgusting.
But still, there'll be leftovers inside. Ew.
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 Why you gotta be so nasty?
You brought that up. So, okay, with the situation now, we know what the bet is. What's your thoughts, Jess? Who's going to win this? And then to Tina. As he's tossing them around like a sack of
I'm gonna
potatoes.
say Wild Style because he's got a really good incentive.
Well, I feel that's why he's doing so well in the match, but I do feel his juices are getting a little slow right now. He's sucking up a lot more air there. Look at that, look, he's all over them. Look, now he's sucking air up. He's got them, but he's sucking air up. I think his stamina's going to cost him.
I'm gonna gonna go with the Wild Bros. What about you, Avitopia?
Well, like I said, I'm going with the Wild Bros.
See, I'm the only one rooting for a Wild Style who hasn't really won much.
Well, unfortunately, he might be losing now too, and... Oh, 2.9!
So close. Yes, so far away.
What the... Lucy!
Uh-oh.
What's this about?
If Lucy helps, he's definitely gonna have a good chance of winning.
I don't know. Let's see what's going to happen here.
Oh, Tanya's not gonna like Lucy.
What's she doing? Oh, she's gone after the Wild Bro. Oh, he reversed her though. Oh, she got dropped on her head in front of us. She's back in the ring. And she's got the Wild Bro again. And oh, he reversed her again. Okay, so far she's just doing nothing but to be a distraction. Oh, she got kicked in the face. Oh, is he going to tap it?
Yeah, but she has already wrestled tonight.
Exactly. Oh, she blocked that though. And she got smacked in the back. Oh, she's getting bent. What could be literally going to happen to Tanya later tonight? Wildside wins. He gets his way.
Well, yeah, because obviously Ivan doesn't want her.
Oh, he's... Oh, so far Lucy's doing nothing but distraction. She's kind of getting beaten in there.
But hey, at least it keeps one of the Wild Bros off of Wildside.
Yeah, and Wildside needs to pin or make one submit in that time period. And I feel like the other Wild Bros keeping him at bay. Like, good move there. And... Oh no! He had him and she's leaving. He's fighting back though. He's whipping one. Pin! He's going for it! Ah, Wild Bro broke it up.
You know what? If all three of those created a group, they could be the Wild Group.
Maybe, and maybe he would join them, and we have Von Count back.
No, you're not going to interview Lucy. Lucy, go back to the locker room, okay? You want to know why she just did what she did? It's quite simple, really. She's not out there to help Wildstar, she's out there to send a message. Just something small, tiny, to keep Tanya in check. She's trying to get power with this group of hers. The biggest, most powerful group in this business, as everyone knows, is Tops. And now just a little message what will happen if she tries to cross us. It's that simple. Stay in your lane, Tanya. Or else Tops will destroy you, and you can count on that.
Yeah, I personally saw Lucy get thrown around the ring, but okay.
They're not really on top.
Well, again, Lucy did win a match. Bunkhouse not competing tonight. Oh, double team in here. And Grasshopper could be the Stream Champion if he wins tonight. If I'm not mistaken, he'd be 6 times as well. I think the only other person anywhere near him is Happy One with 9 times former champion. Oh, he tapped! That means he's got to stay away from Tanya.
For good.
Wow.
I thought you could pull it off well.
Especially with that move. See them? The bell to bells out the ring. But he got too cocky then. I think he should have stayed on them. He got too cocky.
I was cheering for you.
Look at that. He showed it twice. It was so nice.
I had to cheer for love.
But I don't think there's this love. I think there's more lust and a session. Not a session. What's the word?
Obsession.
Thank you. With Wild Style, personally. Oh, that splash. And this is where Lucy tried to, well, send a message. She wasn't out there to help him. Maybe if she was actually to help him, he might have won it.
I think so.
Well, yeah, because she would have stayed out there longer if she was trying to get him to win, wouldn't she?
Yeah.
Instead, she basically did nothing but get thrown around a little bit and left. Oh, we have Kyla coming up next, taking on Tanya. So she's staying out here, and we got the Wild Bros staying out to help them. Here comes Kyla.
Isn't that how you two started out?
What do you mean, us two started out in what way?
Just being obsessed with you and stalkerish.
I guess.
That was forever ago.
Yeah,
We're past that.
Yeah, way past that. Hey, what's Kyla doing over here?
Avitopia, would you do the honor of supporting me in this match on ringside? I just need your support to get this match done. I'm gonna win this for you. Because you know you're my lucky charm. And I'm yours. And I'm, of course, Kyla Dream. And I'm the woman of everybody's dreams. Isn't that right, Avitopia?
I guess sure I can. Just give me a sec. Whoa, what's this? What's going on in the... Happy Man, that's the event is a few streets away. What's going on? They're in an indie group. Why is he interfering in a match? I thought Tiger was chasing him. What's he Wow.
Aren't those the guys that were with Ruby?
2 of the 3, I believe. I'm trying to get some information about like what's.
Who are they?
There's a couple of streets away. Apparently, there's indie promotion. This is the main event. Happy's just walked into, and apparently he's trying to hide from Tiger.
I mean, I guess that's a good place to hide.
Yeah, no, but get himself hurt in the process. Like, okay, he's leaving. Yeah, I just got word that Tiger apparently entered that building, so he's leaving. Wow. Oh, anyway, I said I'll help her, didn't I? Excuse me.
God. Can't believe he even offered I can't believe she asked him to help, and I can't believe he said yes. Of course he said yes. He's a generous person. But really, Kyla, the woman of everybody's dreams, especially IVATOPIA'S, yeah, right. I'm the woman of his dreams. Thank you. I can't stand the bitch. Calm down, Jess. You're pregnant. I know I can't stand her. I just want ugh. Jess, calm down. I said you could be out here for your friend, the Claw, not to get high blood pressure because of her. Besides, could she really win tonight? I mean, she beat her last time, so she could. But if she does win, that makes Tanya a joke. And she can't really say much to her ex. Wild style. And why is she doing so good? Oh my god, don't you dare tap. Oh my god. No. Oof. And here we have somebody coming up in the back. Let's see what they have to say before the match.
Today's the day I beat Tanya for a second time. Because my name may be Kyla Dream, but you're the only one dreaming if you think you can beat me. And IVATOPIA, I hope you like what I'm wearing. I'm wearing it especially for you. Because I know I'm the girl of your dreams. Like I'm the girl of everybody else's dreams. And it's not my fault if people can't handle that.
That 2-bit little hussy. Ha! You didn't even win yet, even though you should have. Oh, please. You're the one that gave her the chair. Come on, April. See right through her. I mean, yeah, IVATOPIA did technically cheat her out of the victory. I think it was an accident, though, because of what was going on earlier. He was trying to get her to stop pounding her. But he is the one that caused her to not win yet. Hopefully she loses. Oh, and she's gonna whine and complain that she only lost because of IVATOPIA. You know, the person she asked to be at ringside. And there goes Tanya headbutting her. And she trips over air. Come on, Tanya. Oof. That was a good clothesline bar. I'll give her that. It's the only thing I'll give you. Is your clotheslines. And then they go smacking each other. And I'm sure she's gonna leave a big old mark with her big old hands. As she knocks her down. IVATOPIA. Oh, is she gonna tap into Tanya's choke? Nope. And there goes IVATOPIA, keep throwing stuff in the ring. Oh, and Kyla kicked her onto the plank that IVATOPIA threw in moments ago. Oh, she's got some claws and she stabbed her. 1, 2, 3, 4. So IVATOPIA actually helped the correct person that time. So each one of them should have won once as she low blows her. And she's going high. And IVATOPIA's giving words of encouragement to her and trying to fight the Wild Bros for God knows what reason, because he's gonna get himself killed. Calm down, Jess. Please. Jess, calm down. Do not run over there. Jess, get back here. Jess, sit down or you're fired. Fine. Stand up. Jess, calm down, please. Oh, is she gonna tap? Let's find out. You tripped over air again! Why is he tripping? I don't know! You're the one that loves the guy that trips over air all the time. He's like, oh, let's just fall down. And he's got a sledgehammer. Jess, please sit down. And I can't believe IVATOPIA tripped Tanya. Probably to help his girlfriend, the woman of his dreams. Oh my gosh, Jess, did you see that? She blew fire at her. And then IVATOPIA threw the sledgehammer in and she fell on it. Oh, and here is Tiger. Let's see what he's gonna say.
Coward happy man keeps running. I heard he was just at that indie show. Well, I got there, they already said he left to interfere in their match. Apparently he's heading to one of the other shows. Let's see if we can hit him up there, shall we? You can run, happy man, but you can't hide. Just a matter of time where this king of the jungle gets crowned and destroys you.
Well, of course Happy Man's gonna run. I know, right? Why wouldn't he? I mean, he's running this much. Oh my god, will she stop with the chair nonsense? It's not like April's gonna believe it, and besides, even if she did, there's plenty of chairs in the ring already. Still don't know who's gonna win. I don't either. God, I hope Tanya wins. Oh, come on, tap. IVATOPIA. Of course he's gonna help her. I kind of think Kyla's gonna win, especially with IVATOPIA being amazing. No offense, Jess. Kind of hope she doesn't, but I hope she does, because if she wins, then maybe she can get a, a paying contract. And, oh my god, IVATOPIA, will you stop trying to fight people? It's not your match. Just be a good boy and support. We might die before we even get back together. But if he does, will he still die happy doing what he was? What, protecting Kyla and her skanky ass? I wouldn't put it that way, but... See? It's exactly what he's doing. Oh, and Kyla's got her in a cripple crossface. Is she gonna tap? She better not. And are you freaking serious?
Yeah, I did it! I did it! IVATOPIA, will you do me the honor of being my manager? Because you're my god. What, charm?
No! Say no! We want her out of our lives, not in it more. Just calm down. You know that Nora said that she needs to push the boundaries. Maybe this is her pushing the boundaries. You need to calm down. Please calm down. No! Ugh! I mean, she did win first, fair and square, but IVATOPIA stopped it. So she's technically the winner? That was supposed to be the winner? I don't care! I can't stand her! I mean, she did have some really good moves, and, IVATOPIA did help her, like, with pulling Tanya's feet out from under her and making her fall. And Kyla blowing fire in her face, and Tanya landing on the sledgehammer, and... Yeah. She's not that bad of a wrestler. I don't care how good or bad wrestler she is. I want her out of my life. And IVATOPIA seems determined to keep her in it. And there goes the cripple cross face that she won with. It was a really good move. Yeah. It was a good move. I'm not saying that it wasn't. I just want her out of my life. And IVATOPIA's. I love him, and I feel like with her, he just doesn't know what to do.
You know what? It was fun. Why not?
Yes! I knew you would. Come here.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
The triple Aussie better let him go now! Just sit down! Just sit down now! Just what do you want? What? Oh, no! 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 You little bitch! Get over here! Nora said to help you, and we need to push you. What are you doing?
Just get over here! Nora did say for her to push you!
What?
This isn't helping!
What's
you
happening?
or IVATOPIA!
I just came back here. I thought...
What do you think happened?
I don't know!
It's your fault!
How's it my fault? Why is Jess in the ring? She's
Why do you
pregnant!
think she's in the ring?
I don't know!
Because you kissed Kyla in front of her!
Did you not watch
She's
it? I did
pregnant.
not kiss her. I did not kiss her. She kissed me. There's a difference.
You kissed back. I didn't see you pushing away.
When someone kisses you, do you push away all the time?
Yeah, if I don't want them to kiss me.
Of course you always push them back.
So if I kissed you right now, you wouldn't push me away?
If I kissed you, you wouldn't push me away either. It's
Yes,
fine.
I would.
No, you wouldn't.
Get off. See?
I can run, but okay, apparently I'm supposed to pull away then. I don't think you push away with that. Okay, this is why I need help. This is why I'm going to the therapy with Nora.
Of course I'd push away.
She's gone too far here. Kyle, get behind me. Jess, stop right there. You've gone too far. Think of the baby. Think, what are you doing? Stop it. You need to calm down. Just calm down. Just go to the back. Listen to what Tina says. Go to the back, please.
Up next, we have the tag team titles. Striker and Happy Man defending the titles against Ripper and Jason. And here comes Kyla over to the announce table because Jess, you're gonna go in the back now. I can't believe she attacked me. Her aunt Nora is the one that sat there and said that we needed to push Ivatopia, and the harder the better. And the more uncomfortable he is, the better. It's not my fault. I'm doing what's best for his recovery. Yeah, but you also have to realize she's hormonal and pregnant. And Ivatopia should realize that too.
Okay, I'm back.
But it's not my fault. I was just trying to help.
Okay, I'm back. What's going on?
I'm just trying to help.
I know, calm down. I know the situation. What's happening with Happy Man? I thought he was supposed to be in a match. We're getting footage that he's in a women's title match. Apparently, it's a main event for a women's title in a different federation. That was a couple of streets away from the other event. What's going on? And Jess, I can't believe she did that. Like, to me, Jess, you went too far then. And thank you, Tina, for telling her to get to the back. She was starting to listen to me and trusting with you.
You think she went to... She's hormonal.
Yeah, so she should be in there risking her kid. Our kid. She went too far in that situation. There's no need to attack Kyla like that. And again, Striker's in the ring. We also seen the others coming out as we speak. And Happy Man, his partner is not here.
I don't know who that girl is, but she's got Happy Man's colors on.
Well, he's basically... Oh! Just hit the chair. Remember, he's still in last man standing match, and he's supposed to be in his tag match right now, and apparently hurt his groin on the way down.
Why is he even in their match?
He's trying to get away from Tiger, I believe.
By getting in other people's matches?
It seems to be.
It doesn't seem logical, Happy. Not even for you.
I don't know what he's playing at, but he is.
It shouldn't matter if Jess is hormonal. Breathing fire on me is not acceptable.
Yeah,
I pushed her away to try to create distance between us. But she's not helping Ivatopia or their unborn child. She's being selfish. And I could have been selfish by hurting her more, and I wasn't because I'm trying to help.
I know, you're a good person. Thank you for not hurting her.
Too bad we can't say the same about Jess.
Like I said, she just went too far. When she calms down, she'll be fine.
She did go too far. But sometimes, when you go too far, there's no coming back from it.
Happy Man's watching this.
You think she's went too far to not be able to redeem her? Yes, she has!
I don't know too far not to redeem her, because obviously nothing seriously... Thanks to Kyla. Thank you, Kyla. Nothing seriously happened to our kid. If something happened to our kid, then I would agree with you. Where's Happy Man going?
But she hurt me.
I know, but at least it didn't hurt our kid. You can recover. You're a big woman. Speaking of which, looks like Happy Man is leaving. And the camera's Why are we still watching their match, cameraman? We have our own tag match to do.
They're kind of good, to be honest.
Well, yeah, that was a good move.
Maybe we should look at getting one of them to sign with us.
Whoa! 1, 2, 3.
Maybe we should look at her.
She's pretty good, I have to admit that. Why's the cameraman do? Can't we go back to our match? What's happening? Oh, Abby's back! He didn't leave! What's he doing? Celebrating with her. Okay, that was weird. He went back in to kick her to celebrate with her. Maybe to get out there for Tiger shows up. And we are underway with... I guess it's a handicap match. If I'm not mistaken. That was like 2 streets away, then that was another 2 or 3 streets away. We'd probably take him...
He's gonna get back in time for this.
Yeah, it would take him... Wow, if he runs, but he's too busy celebrating, what? 10, 15 minutes to get back here on foot?
Yeah, but then he's gonna be out of breath by the time he even comes back.
Yeah, and if he runs into Tiger, he's still doing the match with Tiger.
So Striker's in a handicap match.
With his tag titles on the line. His and Happy Man's tag titles on the line. So his chances of keeping these... Hey, one good thing though. No Ruby. She was going to be out here with him. No Ruby out here.
To her?
Remember, she got choked out earlier, didn't she? By none other than Lucy, trying to send a message.
Maybe she's just too injured to come out.
Yeah.
Or maybe she's having fun in the back.
Could be both for her, but I feel she'll be out here to support them. She doesn't like Striker. Speaking of Striker, pre-recorded in the back. Like, go to him now. To say early tonight. Now.
Alright, running late. Going to a match later, and me and Happy are about to go out there and defend the tag team titles. By the way, where is Happy now? He should have done his last man stand match by now. What? You gotta be kidding. He's still doing it. Seriously, well, it's a good job that I'm the showstopper, the main event, the icon. Handicap match, tag match, I'm getting the job done. And I prove once again why I'm the greatest tag team champion in tag matches, in handicap matches of all time.
Hopefully he lives up to that, because if not, he's doomed.
Well, here's a handicap match here. Oh, we got him in between. Oh, kicked in between them.
Oof, that looks like it
Yeah,
hurts.
definitely. Right in the groin area. And such a big man too.
Ooh, there's a good takedown.
Beautiful spear by Striker. I said that he's defending tag titles and handicap unless Happy Man shows up. Oh, that was beautiful.
What was that?
A Frankenstein or Hooker on, whatever you want to call it, and he's spiking him on the head. Not even one. And we do know Rip Hell has got a victory over him, but oh, that was cocky by Striker. Number 1 in front of his face, and he gets a boot for it. Oh, here comes Jason. This is what Striker needs to basically isolate the other person, not let tags. Makes it a 1-on-1, but obviously they got to tag in and out and isolate him. Because he can't tag right now.
What do you think about Happy Man not being here?
I don't know personally, because I personally think he should be here, but at the same time, he's trying to avoid. He's still technically in his other match. It's still going on as he's trying to run away from Striker. Sorry, not Striker, from Tiger. This is what I'm talking about. 2-on-1.
And here comes Tower in the back. Pre-record?
We have to go to him. Let's see what he has to say. I don't know if it's pre-recorded. We'll let go to him now.
No, you may not talk to Jason or Ripper Hell right now. They are tending to Ruby. Poor, defenseless Ruby after what Lucy did to her. That was disgusting. You somehow cheated to win that match, and then after, to add insult to injury, you tried to snap her in two. Poor beautiful Ruby, how could you? And for that reason, they're hoping she will be able to get out there and support them, because she's a strong lady. She's the strongest woman this division, this company has. And if she can't get out there, no one can. And Lucy, you better pray that she makes out there. If you don't, there'll be hell to pay. There is a Ruby Tower will be keeping an eye on you. And remember, Grassmaster's a match tonight. Of course you got Von Count there, but he's not much good against us. So I hope for your sake Ruby gets out there and helps them become the new tag team champions. And then redemption will be coming for everyone, especially you, Lucy. If you dare to try to interfere in the Ruby's Towers business again. Redemption.
IVATOPIA.
Wow. Yeah.
Why does everybody care so much about Ruby?
I don't know.
You should know he's married to her.
Again, we've been through this. Oh, Bronco Buster. We've been through this in the past. She was very manipulative and showed a different side to herself. What was obviously...
But they should know what she's like,
an actor.
right?
Well, for some reason, Townsend's obsessed with her. But besides, also, we just heard that. I thought it was actually live, but no, it's pre-recorded. That should have been Rippers in Jason's interview for this match. But Tower cut them off while they were checking on Ruby in the back, apparently. Before they came out.
They were checking on her. They're not doctors.
I don't know. Obviously, are you going to come out with us? Are you strong enough? You know?
I think you know, Kyla, the way they were checking on her.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, yeah, and she didn't allow Tower to do that, does she? If that's what you're getting at. That's one thing. She seemed to be with everyone in the Ruby Tower, plus them. And the only person she doesn't seem to be with is Tower, who seems to really want to be with her. I think at this point, she's like, in the ring, she's literally with every guy in the ring right now. So I'm not sure about Charles, though.
Charles? Who's Charles?
The referee!
Oh.
We have April reffing and Charles reffing. Now our two official refs. Charles has been here longer than April. We don't.
I think we have two. Sorry, I forgot his name.
Yeah. I'm not sure she's been with him, but it won't surprise me at this point. 1, 2. Oh, Ruby! In her nurse's doctor stuff.
I thought she was a patient.
I don't know. Did she see to herself? And she's going to have to strike her. And double. Whoa, look at this! Oh! Gwen looks shocked right now, looking in the ring.
She's strong for an old lady.
Well, yeah. I said she's one of the strongest women in the division, isn't she? Look, Gwen's trying to get the ref stopping her. And it's actually hurting the striker.
Why does that sound more like of an insult than a compliment?
What?
That she's one of the strongest in the division?
I don't know, but...
Because she's an old lady?
I got no clue what you're getting at there, but she is, like I said before, she's up there with Lucy, Tanya, the Demon Goddess, and Strength-wise in the women's division, isn't she? I believe she's probably stronger than Striker. Striker's... He's lacking strength in his division, but he has the speed, resilience, the heart, you know, the risk-taking to overcome it. And you can see she's throwing around like he's just another girl, basically, in there. Oh! He just took his head off and she's leaving. So I guess she came out to do some damage and wants to stay out here and get hurt. 1, 2, Striker put it off! Ah, 2.9.
It'll be a miracle if he wins this.
Definitely.
Especially after being beat up so many times.
Yeah, triple attack. He got here a bit late, expecting Happy Man to be here, and he found out Happy Man's not here. So he couldn't prepare with Happy Man beforehand. I don't feel they work together very well, generally. Oh, he tripped! He tripped! Oh, no. Oh, did he? Oh, he spiked him.
And I think he should have probably made this match.
I think he jumped out of it.
Before.
1,
Happy.
2, 3! He did it! Him and Happy's 2 tag team champions!
Oh, well, maybe it didn't matter.
So that trip, I don't think it was a trip. I think he dived out of the way on purpose. I think... Can we replays of that, please? I think he got out of the way on purpose then. He's celebrating. Look, Jason is shocked. Jason is shocked. Oh, did you hear that then? Gwen just told Striker to go to the back. Her match is next. He says, you're hurt, go to the back. I can handle my match. Well, she wants to do it on her own. Are you saying that? No, I can stay here for you. And she's, no, go to the back. Go to the back. I can do it.
Do you blame her?
Well, not after what he's just been through. Jason's staring daggers at him. If he stays out there, he might jump him. Okay, replay. I think that wasn't a mistake. I think that was calculated to look like a mistake that threw Ripper off and he won the match with it. Hopefully they show the replays of that. Like, what? Again, Tina, you watch this in a minute. And Kyla too, what do you think when it comes up?
He took one hell of a beating.
Yeah, definitely. But I want to see this. I don't think it was a mistake. I think he calculated it and made it look like a mistake. Look at that, like the over 500-600 pound guy coming crashing down. And even that with Ruby, boom. Like double German. She even hurt her own partner in the process. And look, Gwen tried to get in and the ref said, no, stay out of it. And it just hurt Striker more because Ruby just kept on going. I got no clue why she came out in the doctor stuff, but whatever.
Maybe because she's playing doctor in the back.
I don't know, I thought she was hurt. Look, he's got chewed on, he's bleeding. So look at this, boom! And then look, she dragged him out. Picked him up and
Gwen
double
was
team.
trying to give him words of encouragement.
Yeah, boom. Here it is. In a minute he gets up, it looks like he trips, but I think that was on purpose. Because he made distance. And then he got to his feet in time to do that. What threw Ripper off, what allowed him to hit his moonsault. And Jason thought it was a mistake, so he hesitated going across, and he got there late because of that mistake. But it wasn't a mistake. I think that was a calculated thing on his part. That was a veteran for you. With Gwen Striker taking on SupernovaTiffy to the women's title next. Oh, yeah, here comes SupernovaTiffy. Remember, she's never lost that title. Well, this is the first actual proper title match since she's been back. So what's your thoughts? Did you think Striker faked a mistake to throw him and actually win the match?
Of course he did.
That was incredible. A veteran move by him then. I think that saved the match for him. Oh, Sabrina! Is she cashing in?
I don't know. Or is she going to come to the announce table?
I don't know. So we'll find out.
Technically, can Tina be out here?
What do you mean Tina's out here? That's Sabrina.
No, I'm saying because SupernovaTiffy's in.
Oh, no, it was supposed to be only while announcing, so long as SupernovaTiffy doesn't decide to announce. Oh! We got Happy! Where's he at now? Oh, there's a Mega Carter! Maybe Striker matches with them, when they're into a promotional thing once. They're going on it, they're doing a big main event. But, oh, look
They're
at
in
the blood.
another federation?
Yeah, it looks like, according to this, they're about 90 minutes into match. Look how bloody they are. Oh, I think they're big world titles on the line. This was about another like 5-10 streets away from where he was last time. I can remember, no wonder he didn't make it back in time. And he's attacking both of them.
I don't think he's bothered.
This ain't good though. Both of them have been beat by Striker, and technically Striker did cheat, and they're both upset about it. If you remember, Carter even saved Striker getting the title shot, stopped getting fired once, just because he said, well, one day we'll face again. They might think he's happy his tag partner sent him.
I doubt it.
I don't know, we'll find out. Oh, Carter's got a Mega. Boom! Beautiful, that Death Eye driver there. Oh, reversal. Oh, that's his finisher move! He took his head off! He took his head... What the? The ref's counting! He told the ref to count it! Well, Carter just pinned Happy Man on an unofficial match. Okay. I don't think that's what Happy planned. Back to our match, I guess.
So is Happy Man's match over?
No, he's got to stay down for 10 seconds, so long as he gets up within 10 seconds. And I think our referee is currently with Tiger, so our ref's not currently there to count him. So when Tiger shows up, if he's still unconscious, then it will be over after 10 seconds. Hopefully we'll get back there if that's the case. But so far he's one step ahead Tiger, so he's got there, hasn't he?
So who do you want to win, IVATOPIA?
Oh, I've got SupernovaTiffy.
What about you, Tina? Of course, Gwen.
Here comes SupernovaTiffy with to butt being cocky. So I believe SupernovaTiffy has the strength here. And of course, Gwen has the speed. And here's Sabrina taking the seat with us.
So So who do you want to win, Sabrina? It honestly doesn't matter to me who wins.
I believe, though, if I'm not mistaken, you showed respect to
Gwen.
Yeah, but you've never showed respect to SupernovaTiffy, so...
That's because there's nothing to respect.
Well, she's undefeated technically with the title.
She's not a respectful person.
See that move then? I guess, oh, did you see that? She's yanked her neck weirdly. That looked painful. Oh, she's out on her feet. I think she just got a freak accident happen to her then. SupernovaTiffy's out.
She's not fully out.
Look, look how she's holding a gut. I think something's wrong with her neck or her shoulder or something. Okay, I think her opportunity's gone for winning this now. Oh, she goes straight to the light tube. I guess it's actually pull it back. She's still continuing though.
That's because she is a fighting person.
Oh, she's German, and we have Tower in the back again.
Wait. You're not getting an interview with beautiful Nurse Ruby. Yes, lucky for you, Lucy, she got out there. Yes, she is upset to high heaven and back after Jason and Ripper still didn't get the job done even with her help. I understand. Ripper and Jason underestimate Striker and handicap. They dropped the ball. Ruby's upset, so you two guys better stay away from her till she cools down. Maybe she'll set the rest of the Ruby Tower onto you. All Ruby wants now is to relax and to have a good time. That's why I'm about to get... What? I thought I was coming with her tonight. She mean she's already left? She never lets me go with her. I'm always the interception guy. She don't understand Ruby Tower's strong because of us two. Why does she always have good times with everyone but me? Get out of my face or I'll cause redemption on you right here and now.
I think Tower needs to get his eyes shut.
Oh, what a move!
Who in their right mind thinks Ruby is gorgeous?
Exactly. I agree
No
with you now.
offense, IVATOPIA.
I don't anymore. I was blinded by... I thought the good personality. We've been through this.
Yes, but she's still married.
Again, I'm blind by the personality, like I said. We want gorgeous people. I've got them next to me, haven't I?
Of course you do. Aw, thanks, IVATOPIA.
Exactly.
No, thanks, IVATOPIA.
Yeah, exactly. You too, Tina, exactly. We'll move back to SupernovaTiffy. Oh, is she going to pull this off?
1,
Two.
2.
Oh, so close. But you see, every time she pulls a move off, she's clutching herself. She's in trouble in there. She's hurt, but she's continuing the match. That's a good reversal there, though. She's fighting an uphill battle right now. What's your thoughts on this, Sabrina?
She's a fighter, I'll give her that.
Oh, she got shoved in the back then.
And she is a strong woman.
Speaking of
Doesn't mean I like her.
Speaking of Gwen and SupernovaTiffy, Gwen's husband, two-time by the way, is in the back. Let's see what he has to say about his early match in this situation, I guess.
Yeah, as you already know, we're running late. You interviewed me, went out for the match. You didn't get a chance to interview Gwen. She's staying out there. Yes, earlier she told me to go to the back. She can do this on her own. I just got cleaned up. My head's cut open like mad. I put the mask on to cover it up a bit. And I'm just going to watch from the back here. She told me she can do this on her own, stay at the back. I'm too beaten up. I just went for hell and back. But the thing is, I don't need to be out there with her. I know she'll get the job done. She's Gwen Striker, for crying out loud. She's my wife, two-time by the way. And will stay the women's champion after she defeats one of the biggest rivals of all time, SupernovaTiffy. I'm going to watch the match and watch what I say come true.
Wow, Striker's got confidence in his wife out there. Two-time, as he said.
Oh, I wouldn't be. He loves his wife.
Yeah, I know. Oh, the strength. Oh, she reversed her. So I say strength SupernovaTiffy, but then Gwen's quickness reversed
That
it.
was a rookie mistake.
What?
She's too close to the ropes. It was a rookie mistake.
Oh, she hit in the face. I don't think that was the point for the pin. I think it was to get out of getting slammed by SupernovaTiffy. So in that sense, it just happened to look out for SupernovaTiffy being near the ropes. I don't think that was actually was meant for a pin. It just happened to become one. Down to hit the free. Oh, kicked out. So close to SupernovaTiffy.
I think SupernovaTiffy might actually win this.
I don't know.
She is a strong woman, like I said earlier.
It's a very uphill battle to her, but she is trying to get light tubes involved, and SupernovaTiffy, sorry, not SupernovaTiffy. Oh, that was a good move by SupernovaTiffy, actually. I was going to say Gwen is avoiding them, or at least avoiding a few of them. Oh, she's got to avoid this one, bang her head. Ow! That could be it. I think that's all she wrote, people. New champion.
2.
Oh. So close. Oh, she's gone to the right. She got caught. She reversed her. She reversed her. She got Gwen. Oh, Gwen reversed her. And SupernovaTiffy reversed her. With a mule kick, space SupernovaTiffy. She was in the back. Pretty good. Let go.
Firstly, why the hell is Tanya still sniffing around Ivan Reaver? Yes, we're not back together 100%, but we're on very good terms right now, and we're very close, and he will not take you up on your offer, especially with your legs open, because that's what you were hinting, so back off. And as for you, Gwen, you have my title, and I've not had a rematch since that belt. I've never lost, and tonight's the night I regain my belt, and I'll do whatever it takes to take you down and get what's rightfully mine back. Oh, and Tanya, before I forget, Ivan Reaver would never want to be with a loser that can't even beat Kyla Dream.
Hey, was that a backhanded compliment or an insult?
A bit of both. Definitely a bit of both there, Kyla. Oh, the back and forth between them.
I did beat her twice, that. So go me!
Yeah, you did very well. You did it all on your own too, just with my support. Oh, SupernovaTiffy tapped! That tweak to the neck, whatever was wrong with her, basically screwed her over. Wow, so still the champion. Gwen Striker. If we're going to go to some match replays and see how this happened. I think this is in a minute. This could be part of it. Look at this, look at this. Boom, hits her neck. But nothing too bad then. But then look at that, how she tweaks her. I think it was one of them freak accidents.
She just landed on it wrong?
Yeah, and then when she pulled her leg up, she like tweaked it. That was unfortunately bad luck for SupernovaTiffy. That German, and that didn't help herself. Doing such a big move, obviously went up more of the gist, and like stuff like that what Gwen did then. And again, she got this, look, she even hit the barbed wire and the chairs on the way down.
I will give her props for getting back up and continuing the match.
Yeah, well, this is her first shot since she's been back, isn't she? You don't have rematch clauses no more. And she tried everything she could to win with the light tubes. She just didn't have enough in the tank because of that injury. You can see the pain she was fighting for her. Because I believe, as we talk, they're helping us to the back as we speak. There's that elbow from the top rope. But see then, she could have dragged her out and pinned her, but she didn't have any energy left. Gwen got back to her feet. She went for that beautiful clothesline, but Gwen manoeuvred out of it because, again, Gwen's, I won't say she's fresh at this point because she took a beating herself, but she's more than normal 100% Gwen versus, I don't want you class SupernovaTiffy right now.
Not 100%.
Well, yeah, but I wanted a better word than that, but... And here she is, gets it locked in, and she taps. Does she roll? Oh, where's Sabrina going? What's she doing?
Probably plays mind games, like she always does.
Oh, she's got her around her face. Oh, what's she doing? She's attacking Gwen!
Is she cashing in?
I don't know!
I don't think she is.
I haven't heard a bell ring, and she hasn't gave the contract over. But the ref's saying Gwen's tapping. The ref is saying Gwen is tapping, and she's keeping it on.
Maybe she's just proving to Gwen that she can take her down.
She could be. Oh, she's showing off now, and I think she's asking for a mic. See what she has to say.
Just because I respect you, Gwen, doesn't mean I can't prove a point. Keep your eyes on me, because you're lucky I didn't cash in just by proving, once again, that I can beat you. Have a good night, sweetie.
Wow, so she just made a tap.
Gwen is really lucky that she didn't
cash in. She just made a tap after Gwen won the match and made SupernovaTiffy tap. I think Gwen was lucky tonight. Her match with SupernovaTiffy should have been a hell of a lot harder, but because of what happened to SupernovaTiffy and Sabrina, because of her respect for Gwen, that respect, just made a tap and then I didn't cash in. Just to show she could. And of course now we have Gary making his way for Gary versus Dane versus S-Blade versus Grasshopper. Dane defending the Stream Fight title in a cage match. And Gary's going berserk, and I'm getting word something's happening in the back. One of the old arenas.
Oh, is it Happy?
I don't know, it could be, like going in that. Yes, it is, and he's just got Tiger. Wow. And his head just crashed against that tombstone. Oh! But you don't need through it to slam Happy down. Oh, back of the head.
So who do you think got up with who?
I think Happy was on his way back. He's got powerbombed on the tombstone. His way back to help for his tag match. And didn't realise it's already happened. And Tiger headed him off. Because when we got the cut there, we saw the tree with Hangman's hand and he smacked Tiger with it. So I think he kind of lured him back to try to win. Look, he's actually fighting back now instead of running. So I think Happy was trying to end the match and to go out there to help Striker in the tag match, not realising it's already happened. So far as he knows, he's still a tag champ, but he still is thanks to Striker. But he doesn't know that Striker could have just lost them on him.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's against 2 top opponents.
Definitely, and Ripper Hell has got some... Oh, power! Oh, look at that! Oh, he bounced it! Wow, off his head.
He's got some muscles.
I was going to say, Ripper Hell has beat Striker in the past 1-1. Who do you say's got muscles, Jason or Ripper?
Both, actually, but Ripper, he's ripped. Don't
I know,
think?
but not the Ripper's mine now.
Well, of course not. I mean, look at those big, strong, manly muscles.
See, exactly. Awesome.
You make me sick.
What? What are you talking about?
Nothing.
Oh, where's Happy going? Where's Happy going? It's not my fault. I'm just a dream boat for all the women out there. And Jess is the lucky one who, after my therapy, I get to be with. Oh, what's he doing? Oh, he's trying to run. No, he got caught by Tiger. Tiger's... Oh.
Is this match gonna finally end?
You can say down for 10 seconds. He just popped. Ow, he back his head. Did you see that? Ow. Long sharpshooter. Wait,
can you throw him in it?
If he wants, I guess, and as long as he stays in there for 10 seconds, it's not a coffin match. Casket match, sorry. We don't think we've ever had one of them officially. But if he stays down there for 10 seconds, I guess it'll count. Got to stay down for 10 seconds. Oh! Abby got him inside. Oh, he's telling him to follow him.
IVATOPIA, don't you think I have strong muscles too? I mean, look at them.
Yeah, they are quite strong, actually. Very strong.
What about my leg muscles? They're even stronger.
I expect so. Yeah, they are very strong, actually. Oh, he's running from him.
Don't you have a girlfriend, IVATOPIA?
What? Right now, technically not, because of my therapy. Why? What's that got to do with anything?
Because you're awfully flirty.
I'm not flirty, I'm just basically... She asked me a question, I was complimenting her. What's wrong with that? I'm sure you've got great leg muscles and arm muscles to yourself over there, Tina. Oh, he's trying to pin him.
1, 2.
If you can pin him for free, doesn't count. It's supposed to be 10 seconds. He's back up. So I don't see what's wrong with the compliment there, Tina. Like I said, I'm sure you have too.
Just saying, you didn't have to feel her up.
I didn't. She put them out there for me to test. Yeah, see? Oh, we lost the bat. We're going back to our match.
And besides, he's supposed to be getting tested.
Yeah. She just offered me. There's nothing wrong with that.
Coming up in the back.
Oh, we're going to have Grasshopper pre-recorded so we can watch him in the ring before the bell begins. So I'm not feeling her up. She basically offered, like, feel my muscles, they're strongest. Feel my leg, how strong it is.
Yeah, plus you can give me pointers to become even stronger.
See, exactly. I could do the same for you, Teen, if you want it. Here's Grasshopper.
Pass.
I am the champ that runs their camp we saw earlier tonight. Loose, get the job done, and put a foot down, showing everybody else out there don't mess with tops. And now I'm going to go out there, I'm going to destroy Dane, I'm going to destroy Gary. So what's the dissension between them? I'm going to take advantage of that. And as for US Blaze, you're probably my biggest threat in there. But I am just better than you, because I am part of tops. You are not. I don't care how privileged you will be when I take my title. But it doesn't matter to me, other than I'm walking away as the Extreme Fight Champion. If I'm not mistaken, 6 times.
Wow. Good move. We got good talk by Grasshopper, but you're going to lose this.
So who do you think's going to win?
This is hard. It's between Dane and Gary, I believe, but going off the past history that Dane's never quite matched up to Gary, I'm going to go with Gary.
I'm going to go with Gary too.
This could be Dane's night though, but I think Gary's going to pull it off. As long as it's not Grasshopper. Hey, what? Could be by Dane throwing S-Blaze in there.
I'll go with Dane.
Like S-Blaze, could be good, but as long as it's not Grasshopper, he doesn't deserve after everything he's done. He's trying to ruin my face.
So mean to you.
Yeah, I know. Oh, it's speaking of Grasshopper, he's flying for the air. Beautiful. Spear to Dane. It's like Gary and Dane are going at it. Remember they had a little distension earlier, didn't they, was it last show? About, you know, they're going to go and celebrate, and Dane's like, we're going to celebrate my victory, and Gary's, no, we're going to celebrate my victory. Oh, this place is flying for the air.
But they're still really good friends, right?
Yeah, unless that falls apart in this match.
I doubt it. Gary's crazy.
Exactly, he could be best friends with him today, and tomorrow throw him inside a dumpster and set it on fire. You never know with him.
True.
He does seem to be quite smitten, so to speak, with Sky 7 of late.
Like we said before, Nord told us that we should push you.
Yeah, I know that, and I appreciate you doing that, even though it's really uncomfortable.
I know, but I'm really hot, so I'm gonna go ahead and strip down.
Okay.
I've got a bikini underneath because I'm gonna go swimming afterwards if you'd like to join me.
I'm okay with not joining you, but fine.
But I thought Nora said you had to say yes to everything.
I'll like she said, I've got to pick the stuff. I'm trying to say yes more, but we'll see.
Okay. But anyhow.
Okay. Yeah.
What do you think of my hot body?
Yeah, you definitely.
Don't you think I'm the woman of every man's dream?
You've definitely been working out. Yeah, you've been in my dreams a few times. I mean, yeah, you're one of every man's dreams, not mine specifically. We have Gary in the back. Let's go to Gary now.
Explain yourself.
We can't. We got to listen to Gary. Go to Gary now. People, Gary.
Today's
Someone.
gonna be awesome. I'm gonna have an amazing match of over Dane. I'm gonna take you to hell and back and take you to hell and back just like the good old days before we teamed up. That'll be great. Oh, and then we get to destroy Grasshopper, what he did to us. What he did to Sunday, what he did to Sky, what he did to me, did to you. Just the cherry on top. And then of course, that pompous little git. S-Blaze will be out there, and I get to destroy him too. That purple insanity, the purple madness is gonna run wild tonight. And then you'll be looking at the new Extreme Fighter champion. I know I'll be proud, and so will Sky 7. Celebration!
Okay, now that Gary's over with, IVATOPIA, explain yourself.
We're getting the pin in. 1, 2, and... Oh, almost. And
How
Gary...
is Sky with Gary? I mean, he's crazy.
I don't know. She must see something in...
IVATOPIA!
What?
We're waiting.
Waiting for what?
For an explanation of what you said beforehand.
What? I just agreed that she's probably most man's dream, like she said.
Yeah, and then you said she was in your dreams.
I don't remember saying that, and if I did that, didn't mean to say it, and that's a mistake. And even if she was, that doesn't mean nothing. Like I probably dreamt about you once, or you dreamt about me, doesn't mean anything. It happens. We never specified what the dream was about, so it doesn't really matter. She was probably basically handing me something, and she just worked for me. Well, yeah, thank you. Strawberry cheesecake. 2, you kicked out. See? You know, she was handing me that in a maid outfit, fully formed, you know.
I do think, though, that Sky's the only person that Gary will never fall out with.
I know, because he was also one who was obsessed with Ruby at one point, remember? And she used him to get the company off him.
Well, yeah, but as long as she doesn't use him. Really.
Yeah, so far I haven't seen Sky doing that. I know he's got problems with Crusher over the situation, because he's lost basically his manager. Oh, there's a spear. Beautiful, beautiful spear. And he's going top rope. What's he going for now? Beautiful moonsault. Beautiful that was. Kyla, why are you standing up still? Sit down.
I dropped something.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. I kind of can't see the match now. Buttocks in the way.
Oh no, I've fallen.
Oh, okay. Careful, I've got you. Don't fall.
Thanks for catching me in your lap.
You're welcome. Okay. Now you need to go to your own seat.
Oh, I can't get up. I keep falling.
Okay, you're too clumsy here. Now go to your own seat, please.
Oh my God, you two get a room.
What do you mean? We have a room. She lives in the same house as me. She has her own room. I have my own room.
Now, you're disgusting.
She fell. It's not my fault she fell. Dana,
please, she fell? That was on purpose.
She's just super clumsy. Why is everyone not... Don't see your clumsiness.
I know, right? And here we have Dane in the back, pre-recorded. Let's see what he had to say before the
current Extreme Fighter champion. See if he can get the job done. Stay it tonight. Here's Dane now.
I know people say there's a little distension with me and Gary. The fact that he believes he's going to win, the fact that I believe I'm going to win, that's not distension. That is competitiveness. That is me finally proving to him that I am not only on his level, like I've proven before, but I am surpassing him. And obviously I'm going to have to beat him for him to admit that. Just like I plan to do today. It's that simple, so there's no distension in our ranks. And it's going to be great destroying Grasshopper. And of course, S-Blaze, you think I'm a coward? Well, you're going to find out tonight what this coward can do to you. It's that simple.
We're back with a 2 count, and Gary's got a submission. Sharpshooter, Pacific on Grasshopper. If he taps, it's over. And S-Blaze is trying to pull him off. He managed to. And we just heard from Dane, and he talked about that he doesn't see any dissension in them. And he's going to get the job done.
He could get the job done.
Well, yeah, he wants to. He's a Stream Fighter champ currently. He wants to defend his title. Oh, Grasshopper's trying to climb. So is S-Blaze.
Do they have a group name?
I don't think they have a Pacific group name. This is basically, they work, well, they're teaming with Sir Dave, aren't they? And I guess Sky 7 Ruthless is part of it. They just can't come together. Oh, RKO. They're all down. Oh, Gary's back up. Gary is back up.
So when's your next match, Tina? Not yet. I haven't found somebody who's worthy of me.
Are you even over your injury that SupernovaTiffy did to you yet?
No.
Here's S-Blaze in the back. Pretty good.
You're going to be privileged tonight to witness me as a new Extreme Fighter champion as I defeat that coward Dane and destroy the purple idiot known as Gary. And of course, Grasshopper, it's so nice of you to go out there to polish up my belt before I take it. You're going to be privileged to witness this tonight.
Wow. Let's see if he... That's privileged to watch him become the champion. Tonight.
Not trying to tell people I was still injured, so thanks for that, IVATOPIA.
Why would you almost separate your shoulder?
I know. I'm still going to therapy for it.
Okay.
You must know the truth.
Okay, sorry about that. Oh, S-Blaze flying for the air.
Like, just doesn't care.
Yeah. And besides, let Kyla give you a massage or something. She's really good at them. She does them a lot.
Yeah, no, I'll pass.
Well, she really gets deep before you massages, don't you, Kyla? She's got really good hands.
Unless you want to give me one, IVATOPIA. Just kidding.
Oh, if you want me to, boss, I guess I could. If you have to.
Okay. I just think you'd say yes.
Well, you're my boss. It's right here. Excuse Kyla, let me come over here.
Oh man, that is good.
Yeah, Kyla showed me how to do them. Good.
Better than the therapy that they've been giving me.
See, there we go. Really helps that glutons or whatever, the boutons. I don't know what they're called in the shoulder muscles. And that's why I'm not a therapist. See, there we go.
Obviously.
See, that's good. You know, if you could lift the top up, I assume you got a bra at least, I could get it deeper for you.
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay.
You're doing just fine the way you are.
Okay. 2! Grasshopper just become the champion! He pinned Dean! Wow!
Oh no, Grasshopper won and he was the one who didn't want to win.
Oh no, I didn't want him to win. That sucks. We go to replays.
Maybe you could win it off of IVATOPIA. You're a big, strong man.
I know I'm strong, but I'm retired, so I can't do that.
That stopped you getting in the ring before, now hasn't.
That's not the point. I kind of was forced in that situation. That's where Dane cracked and burned, and so did Grasshopper.
IVATOPIA, how's your shoulder doing?
It's not brilliant, but...
Maybe I should give you a massage right now.
What? What do you mean?
Sit down.
Ow, you have to push me. I was helping Tina over there.
Somebody's a little bit jealous. Are you just green with envy?
Well, we did wear green earlier until she took it off.
I
And
always
red
wear
on.
green. It's in my hair.
Yeah, she's always on green.
Yeah, because she's green with envy for everybody, but on chat.
Oh, see, she is.
It's supposed to be a funny.
Oh, okay. Haha, very good, Tina. And this is where Grasshopper won, unfortunately.
And here comes Ivan Reaver in the back pre-recorded. Let's see what he's
No, it's live. It's before the World Title match, and we'll have close right after it. So let's go to them now. Main event's coming up, people.
Your goal is to become a two-time undisputed world IWD champion. Well, unfortunately, Claude, you failed last time and you'll fail again tonight. Maybe one day you will achieve that. It just won't be over me on my watch. I hope you give it all out there, because this is the start of one of the greatest title runs in the business. My 8th run is going to be my greatest. This is going to cement my legacy. And unfortunately, Claude, you're my first victim. So give it everything you got, okay? Because tonight, and for always, it is real time. Sitting there, saying I'm your first victim. I'm a former one-time champion. I never lost it. Tonight, I become two-time. And yes, I will give it everything I got, because my dream to become two-time champion and undefeated, and it's going to happen tonight. You always say it's Reaver time. The only time it's going to be is beef bologna cheese with just a special ham time tonight. As I get the job done, I'm going to leave it all out there. Yes, you're coming in with momentum after your last victory. I lost momentum to Tiger. Well done, Tiger. Well done. One thing, Tiger. Stay out this match, and then I'll deal with you later on. Because I know if you ever finish this thing with none other than Happy Man, if you decide to come out there and then decide to help me win the title, I'll guarantee you this right here and now. I'm the champion and I win it because of your interference. I will tell Tina straight, I do not want to defend it against you. Not because I don't think I can beat you, because you don't deserve it until you've earned your way back to the top. But if I go out there and I win without your help, without your group's help, yeah, I'll be asking Tina. Me and Tiger. He's beat me once, I want to prove I'm better than him. Put the strap on the line. As long as she okays it, it's on. So it's your best interest to stay out of this match. Let me do what I was destined to do. And before we go, I want to dedicate this match to the wonderful, amazing Jess Awesome, and of course, my best friend forever, the Star.
But what if the Star comes out and helps?
Well, I think the Star's more to keep. Wait, why is Tanya coming out here? And
the Wild Bros.
What's going on here? And I thought, well, I don't know, but as long as the Star basically, I guess if he fends them off. Are they coming out to help Ivan, or are they coming out to get Claw? Or to help Claw?
She's probably wanting to get Ivan in the back, if you know what I mean.
Oh, thank you, Kyle, that's nice. That really helped that soul part there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what's Tanya doing?
Kyla, once again, you've only won over a fluke victory. I had an accident before the match. That's the only reason why you won. Was because I had been injured beforehand. It's not my fault you can't beat me. Ow!
Oh! Ah! Why'd you just hit Kyla like that? What the hell?
She's so mean!
Just because she beat you! Hey, come on, just because she beat you like that! It's okay. You're a bully, Tanya. Leave her alone. Well, you know where even now it's supposed to be Ivan's match. You're not shouldn't be here.
You were dating that bully at one point, weren't you? IVATOPIA. Hey, you have a lot of money in this division.
But she wasn't a bully then, was she? She's changed. Don't worry. Come on, put your head here. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Let it out, Kyla. You let it out. You're fine. Let it out. Let it out. You're fine. Tina, you need to... Come on, really red on that side. How? She really smacked you on. She's jealous because you beat her twice. That's all it is. She can't beat you. That's all it comes down to.
You two-bit hussy, get your hands off my man.
What? Jess, come on, she's not on me. Oh, we're going to the back apparently. Happy Man, just go front off the top. Don't worry, Kyle.
Could this be the end for Happy?
It could be. No, they're counting him. I don't know. Jess, just calm down. She just got walloped by Tanya. That's all it is about. She just got walloped. There's nothing else. Don't worry. Jess, you've stepped over the line too much tonight.
Shouldn't she be worried about your kid?
Yeah, I agree, Tina. She should be. Worried about our kid, especially. Well, I guess you gave her permission to be out here for this show, so I guess this is the last one, and she has to go home.
And that's the end of it.
Yeah.
Okay, Jess?
Yeah, you stepped over the line too much. Just let me get better and support me like Kyla's trying to support me.
We have to support each other.
Yeah. Okay, we're watching the back. Don't worry, Kyla. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine, Kyla.
Thank you, IVATOPIA.
Well, because someone's got to look after you. Oh, there's a vicious brainbuster there from Tiger to Happy Man. One of these matches finally going to be over. The main event's put on hold for this. They're going at it again in the back.
I thought now that she beat Tanya that she can fight her own battles.
You saw how vicious she smacked her. That was vicious. I've never seen her wrestle that hard.
Uncalled for.
Yeah, very uncalled for. Just a sore loser that was. You stay over there, Tanya. Just a sore loser.
IVATOPIA. Get in front of me. I'm scared.
Okay. She don't have to wrestle you unless she's in an official match with you, so back off her. When she's on an official match, it'll be a sore loser. Oh, we see the tree on Happy Man. They're going at it.
I think the way you two are acting that you're going out.
No, we're not. She's my employee. I've got to protect
You're
her.
a friend.
Yeah, I've got to
That's what
protect her.
friends do.
Exactly. Exactly what they do. And Jess, stop looking at me like that. You crossed the line tonight.
I crossed the line. What about you?
What do you mean? You're the one who's putting our kid at risk right now and not supporting me in this situation.
I am supporting you.
Oh, yeah,
but I'm not going to support you when some 2-bit hussy is taking advantage of you.
She's not taking advantage of me. She's just been supporting me and pushing me like Nora told us to.
You don't think I support you enough?
Tonight you've not been.
I have been. I'm trying to save you. Why can't you see that?
Because you put our kid at risk tonight and you smacked who's helping. Oh, he's pinning him. Why? He told her have to count, but that's not the match over. Why has he pinned him? Oh, he told her...
Maybe because this match has gone on so far that they've...
No, he's counting. He's counting.
Counting that number. 3. Give me a 4. As you see, I'm the king of the jungle. And if you dare get up, happy man, I'll put you back down for good. It's that simple. Stay down. And yes, I defeat the Claw. And if he comes to the world champion, I want what's rightfully mine. That title. Ring the bell. King of the jungle for a reason. I'm not a rookie.
We finally have a victory.
Tiger beats Happy Man, last man standing. So he's
probably happy. All happy's running around that he did that.
Yeah,
him off.
Yeah, he got his head taken up by a Cardiff at one point. Ay caramba. Hey, I'm glad now Jess is backed over there.
Me too. Why's everyone being so weird?
I don't know. He was a bit clumsy sometimes, but other than that...
I'm trying to help you get better.
Yeah. I know, exactly. Appreciate it. Thank you. You're exactly what Nora asked you to do. Jess is over there sending daggers at me. I don't understand why. She looks so angry. So this match's over the bell. It's better 2 out of 3. You are?
Said she has a right to be.
I don't see why. So it's best 2 out of 3 falls to win this. Double title on the line, Ivan. Whoa, the strength of Claw showing off there. Ay caramba, he was up there longer than half the tower been standing at that point, it felt like. Oh, bellied him. Release. Oh, a second belly. Release.
Now that you two have finally separated IVATOPIA,
yeah. What
who
do you mean?
Want to win?
I don't know. Part of me would like the Claw to win, especially because I know I'm annoyed with what Jess has done tonight, but that is one of her best friends' team. But at the same time, Ivan used to be good friends with me with the cheesecake stuff. So I don't know, I'm mixed with this. But at the same time, the Wild Bros are out there and Tiny supporting him, so I don't know. I'm very mixed with this match. If Claw wins, he'll be a 2-time undefeated champion. If Ivan wins, he will stay the 8-time champion.
I don't want either team to win. Especially because of who's backing them. You have Tanya who just smacks people for no reason, and Jess who starts daggers. They're both mean.
Yeah, and she did try to attack you earlier in the night, and you couldn't defend yourself. Otherwise, you would hurt our kid, hers and our kid.
I don't want to because you're my best friend.
See, exactly.
I thought SupernovaTiffy was your best friend.
I can have more than one. SupernovaTiffy is my longest best friend.
Yeah, Tina, didn't you know you could have more than one best friend?
Oh, beautiful cold break by Ivan there.
So you're gonna sleep with her and knock her up too?
What? Sleep with SupernovaTiffy? I already did that and knocked her up. What?
Talking about Kyla.
What? Oh, don't be silly.
No!
Why would I do that?
And here comes the star in the back.
Yeah.
The star is right, the star is bright, the star believes in Claw this night. The star is right, the star is bright, the star believes Jess. You need to calm down and we need to focus on the Claw's big night.
You're right. I'm just so pissed right now. You're right. I just gotta get what happened out of my head. This is about the Claw now. Let's get in the ring and support him. And let's make sure he becomes a 2-time champion that he deserves. And like I said tonight, he can have all the beef, bologna, and cheese, and I'll make my special ham for him as much as he wants after this victory tonight. We're gonna turn this frown upside down. And it would be better if I could smack Kyla's teeth out, but that's not gonna happen right now, is it? I'm just so angry that IVATOPIA took her side the way he did. Like, how could he? And I have to remember to breathe. And remember that she's just trying to push my buttons and going a lot further than what she should be. But at the end of the day, IVATOPIA and me are currently single until his therapy is over. I've got to remember that. What happens now is for his own good and nothing more. And when it comes back to us being together, we'll finally be together after going through this hell and back. So, we're gonna make the best of a bad situation and celebrate a victory. And I'm gonna go party and have fun as long as it doesn't endanger me and my kid. Anything goes, it's that simple. I just want to forget about the situation and just think about what's at hand. Claw's victory. Jess doesn't need to be worrying about slapping Kyla. Tanya already took care of that.
Tina, a bit more
Sorry,
sensitive.
it was funny.
Really, not really.
Jess is so mean.
Just an amazing German there to the chair, and then Ivan messed the next move up, it seemed. But he's coming back with a stunner. Yeah, also that was pre-recorded from Jess and Star earlier. 2, and oh, so close.
I do think Ivan's team's gonna win.
It's not really supposed to be teams, but yeah.
You know what I meant.
1, 2, 2.9. Wow.
Yeah, Ivan Weaver's definitely gonna win this match.
And I'm sorry, Kyle. I apologise for Jess's words back there, saying she wanted to slap you. Yeah, there was no need for that. I don't know what's wrong with her today. Apparently she's going to go to the back. She wants to celebrate Claw's victory, if it even happens.
How
Oh,
do
you got
you
reverse.
feel about her going out and partying?
Oh, wait, 1. On the chair, 2. 2.9. Oh, fudge. Well, like I said, Mom, she shouldn't do anything in danger our kids. It's up to her, isn't it? We're technically single right now. Until my therapy's over, and then we'll be back together. So she can do what she wants right now, basically.
Just like you can do what you want.
Yes, basically, it's the gist of it.
So stop being mad.
Yeah, exactly. There's a whip. And, oh! Wow, he did like a jump in the air, and he got walloped. He mistimed it. But he fell back on that chair. He's whipping to Claw the corner. Oh, what's Claw? Oh. Oh, he did give him a tarantula, people. Using them ropes. You get DQ if he gets to a 5, though. He needs to release that, but it's going to hurt Claw a lot. Ow, bending the rules there to win it. Now what's he going for? Oh, he got reversed. Whoa, he's spinning him.
Was he going to land him on the chair?
Oh, no, instead he gave him like a Death Valley driver. His leg, knee, I think, hit the top turnbuckle, and Ivan smartly, the veteran, they got the ring to rest. Oh, he put his fingers up at Claw. He's got a chair. He wants to end this. Now it's 2 out of 3 falls. Oh, good move by Ivan there. Use the rope to his advantage again. He's bending the rules but not breaking them. Beautiful drop kick there. Oh, he's hooking him.
And here comes somebody in the back.
Grasshopper. Kick out. No, free. It's over. It's Grasshopper.
What'd I tell you? Champ that runs this camp. Dane, you gonna destroy me tonight? Gary, you gonna come out and destroy me? Your dissension worked to our advantage. S-Blaze was well done being there, but this thing was getting polished for me and me alone. Isn't that right? Like we said, we're tops, and we are on top for a reason, baby. And that's the one thing you can count on. Just like you can count on the fact that once Lucy has got these bags in the car, in our limo, we are going to celebrate her victory tonight and his title win. And you can count on that. It's going to be a good night.
Wow, it seems tops are leaving their building as match 2 begins. Ivan's advantage now. If he wins this, it is over. Claw has to win this to get any chance of winning world champion. And he just took Ivan down with a beautiful clothesline. They're both obviously tied for the last match. But I would say Ivan has the advantage. And Claw is all over him, but he has to be right now. He has to be. Or it's going to be over.
So, Justice teams win. Are you going to go celebrate with them, Ivan? IVATOPIA?
Probably not. And we're supposed to be staying away from each other. That's what Nora's instructions are right now.
Well, what about if Ivan's team wins?
Ivan generally goes off his own. And I'm sure with SupernovaTiffy getting hurt in the back, you probably want to go and turn that. I heard from the back that she's actually been taken to hospital after a match. So you probably want to go and check on her. So I'm assuming you would probably go and check on her and celebrate with her. Help us getting closer.
Do you think Tina will try to sneak in?
Why would Tina sneak in? She's our boss. Tina, why are you going to sneak in, Tina?
I think she meant Tanya. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She smacked me so hard that I can't remember anything.
Oh, okay. Tanya, I don't know. She might do. But if SupernovaTiffy's there, probably not. Because remember, SupernovaTiffy won that match, but she's kind of got to stay away from him. But But obviously, if Ivan gives her permission, SupernovaTiffy won't. She can get closer. And I guess that's her way of proving herself now if she can help him win. Oh, what a kick by Claw! To the face. He's got Ivan on the ropes. Oh, Ivan reversed it though. Oh, he just ran.
Ivan just needs to pin him or make him submit one more time and he wins.
Oh, get him counted out if you had to, or even the DQ would help. Oh, double fingers. Giving the birdies then, and oh, he reversed it at the outside. Okay, is Tanya's tie going to help? Oh, they're staying out of it. Would you like sweep? So far they've saved for support, it seems. So far they've done nothing to defeat it, either as Jess or the Star. Jess shouldn't be doing anything personally because of...
For being pregnant?
Yes. I feel the Star and them... Oh, Cole breaking outside. Will only interfere if Tanya's group interferes. What's your thoughts, Kyla and Tina?
I'll have to agree with you on that because the Claw Star, or the Star, is really good at following the rules.
Yeah, they were spinning. I know Claw's on his own. He already warned Tiger and the group to stay out of it. Don't help him win. Oh, good backdrop by the Claw. And he's going high, Splash, but Ivan's foot on the rope there. Oh, back and forth. We're back to the 5-minute mark of the second match. And Claw's in control. Beautiful moonsault. Again in the ropes. Oh, what's Ivan doing? Whoa!
I think he jumped prematurely and then he gave him a good...
A second good jump and then a spear. Oh, Ivan's going high. What's he going for? Moonsault. Oh, he moved! Ivan did not connect. That's good for the Claw. Bad for Ivan at the stage. Oh, and Ivan, smart by Ivan, rode out the ring to get the breather again. And he's brought a chair. Oh, he took a swing at him. Oh, but he got caught. Oh, this looks nasty. What's he going for? Oh, powerbomb. Oh. And again, there's Tanya's group just watching it. They're not interfering, but I think the minute they touch Claw, Star will be rushing around. Jess better not be doing it, but I bet Star definitely will be.
No, she probably will. She doesn't have any regard for her kid. I mean, if she did, she would have been doing what she's been doing this whole pregnancy.
She's not normally like that. I think it's for the hormones. You've got to try and excuse her there, but I do agree with what you're saying. But she doesn't normally like that. They're both in the ring. Oh, he tossed the Claw out.
If I was pregnant with your kid, I wouldn't be putting your kid at risk.
Oh, what a move! Beautiful!
Or anybody's kid for that matter.
Well, that's nice to hear. I know you'd be a good one, Kyle. 7, 8, 9, 10. I think the ref is going to do 20 count to count them out. Letting a bit more leeway. Sometimes the refs do 10, sometimes do 20. Count a match, I believe the 20 is a better thing. Well, actually, if it's 10, Cal would have actually won then. Actually, no, he was on 11, 12, so he had to go to 20, so he wouldn't have done. Both would have been double count out. Oh, he's still in high. Oh, he's reversed. Oh, beautiful. He hit that earlier on the chair again. He won. It's 1-all. And we're going to the back as they get ready for the next match and listen to Dane. See what he has to say earlier tonight. Or is this live? No, I think it's live.
Was the last one?
I can't believe it. How the hell did Grasshopper get me out there? Like, Gary, if you pinned me, I wouldn't have cared. S-Blaze pinned me? Yeah. But Grasshopper, of all people, he's going to win my title. We're supposed to go out and celebrate tonight. And it's just... These things happen. Like I said, I was going to go out, become the new Street Fighter champion. And then we're going to have a little fun with Sky 7 celebration. It's not going to happen. So what are we going to do? We're going to get Dane and Ruth and the Claw Sky 7 and the Gary Nana and the man himself going to celebrate tonight. And lick our wounds and come back stronger than ever. This is just one loss. It means nothing in the grand schemes of things. I'm world champion. You're former Tiger Stream. We are the best. We just had a bad night. It's that simple. So David House and respect that. And I agree with Gary says, Dane. Don't let this dishearten you. You've worked your butt off to get where you are. You've scratched, crawled, and the heart of a lion to get where you are. And you said one bad night, one slip up. Don't let it screw you over. Don't let it ruin everything. Just get back on that horse after we celebrate tonight. Come back stronger than ever. And hell, it might be you, world title. And the next belt you got around your waist, stab that title. Hell, it could be me, it could be Gary, it could even be Ruth or Sky. You never know. Just keep trying, it's all I ask for. And keep competing and keep fighting. And you can respect that.
Wow,
Tyler, I
good
think
words.
you're
By Sir
mistaken.
Dave.
But Ivan just won both, didn't he?
No. He won the first and lost the second one.
Oh, I thought he won the
It's all down to
second.
this one now. The world champ's going to be Ivan or the Claw, depending who wins this match.
It's always going to be those two, silly. It can't be anybody else.
Well, yeah, I know that, but I'm saying if Ivan won the last one, it was over.
Silly.
Stunner! He's got the Claw right where he wants him. Russian leg sweep. He's picked him up again. He's trying to end it, looks like. Super kick.
That's a good super kick.
Oh, he's got him by the
What's he
head.
gonna do? Oh, he reversed him.
No. He's used the rope.
Ooh.
Ow. He's pinned him. It's over. The stop. 1, 2, 3, 4.
The Star cheated first.
I don't believe it, but he just saved the match. Claw just lost. Ivan should still be the world champion right now. I guess the Star got desperate. Claw ain't gonna like that.
No.
Well, Ivan's getting chairs.
I wonder if he wins though. Then will he like it?
I don't know. Beautiful drop kick. Is that what he won in the first match with, that drop kick? So if he can get down and pin him. Oh, he got up before he got there. He was a lot slower that time. Ivan's going high. What's he going for? Oh, he missed. Claw's taking advantage. Oh, no, he got reversed into a Russian leg sweep by Ivan. They're both down. That's a desperation one, I believe. Ivan's going high again. What's he going
They're
for this
both
time?
on their last legs.
Oh! Ivan's going for a flying code breaker there. I do that move. I recognise that
You
one.
do that move very well.
I know. Oh,
He's
Ivan be
being
cocky.
One.
No, at this point, don't do that. At this point in the
He
match,
would have rolled him up.
hook the leg. It would have been
Yeah.
over. Well, moonsault to the back. Ow! Cut the claw. Front to the claw. Sorry. Oh, good move. Oh, rope break. He got spot on it barely. And I meant the claw hit the move on Ivan. I meant. Oh, and a power bomb again, but he gets to get counted out. And technically, we win the title this way. Normally, you
Unless
don't.
they both get counted out at the same time.
Yeah, then I don't know. Tina, would we have a restart or something there for what then?
We'll cross that bridge if we get there.
Oh, he's spinning him. He's spinning him. Tanya and her group just staring. He says it close. He's going to hit Tanya in the face with Ivan's
12,
foot.
13, 14,
Oh, they let him get in.
15.
They let him get in. Ivan go for that drop kick. He won it early
Ooh.
with. Pin him. I think it's over. Oh, he wants to tap. Is he going to tap? Is it over? Is Ivan still the champion?
I don't know. I don't think he'll tap.
Oh, what the Stars doing? He's showing to the ref. Why? Code breaker.
In case he tapped.
1, 2,
2,
3, 4, 5. Wow, twice Ivan's won the match now.
And twice the Star has stopped it.
Close fight for everything he's got, so is Ivan at this point. Still
Hopefully
arguing with
they're
April.
still friends after.
Super kick, beautiful. Oh, Ivan slipped.
Hey, he did it, you!
Yeah, very funny. I'm meant to do that when I do that. Oh, what move?
You do
Ivan's got
not.
his foot under the rope though, foot under the rope. Oh, I think that could have been over then, but Ivan's foot under the rope. He reversed, he's putting him outside. Oh, he's going high. What was he waiting for? Code breaker, look at this! What the? The Star just smacked Ivan in midair! Did you see that?
Yeah,
He didn't get the code breaker! He was mid-air, bound to get it, and he got whopped back in the head! And then the Star just kicked him! Holy fudge! Ivan looks out on his feet! Oh look, he smacked him again, just say claw again!
16, 17.
Ivan has to get in, he's desperate or he's going to count it out. Oh! He ducked the kick! Oh! Head first! Okay, Ivan looks like he's in Dream Street right now.
You think?
What a punch though! His own men against him! You got to start credit for the well timed of it, but seriously!
There he goes, raking him across the ropes again.
He's picking him up for. He reversed him! 1, 2,
3.
we're the new champion! Holy fudge! The Star paid dividends! Claw is the 2-time undefeated champion!
Do you think the Claw will like that though? That the Star helped him out a lot?
I've been drilling at the moment, but personally, from what I'm seeing from his answer, I don't think he'll like that one bit. Holy fudge! That title was one fight to start. Well, just as well, when you think about it. Remember, he gave the title up for Jess, and Jess allowed a favour, so Ivan had to give a rematch. So he's only in this match because of Jess. The favour's been used. He's also using Griffin too, but he doesn't have the title. And then the Star, wow.
Technically, though, if
That's when he won the first one to Ivan.
Claw was really upset with the Star, he could have just laid down and let Ivan pin him.
Yeah, but I don't see him doing that. He wants to win that title. He's already given it once. If he gives up, he ain't getting a title shot again for a long time, is he? And the match was good. But if this was a 1-on-1 match, not best 2 out of 3, Ivan would have won the opening match. It means he would have beat Claw. It's only because of 2 out of 3 situation. Claw won fair and square in the second match. You know, technically hit the chair on the way down. But then we get to the third match and the Star steps in and Tanya's group, I'm so surprised they didn't interfere. I know Ivan kept giving him the look and telling him to back off. Maybe he should have let him. Well, here we go for the last match. See, look, this code breaker. I think, was this the second pin attempt? Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And earlier in the match, he already won it to about 4. This is where it changed. Boom! Look at that shot. That is where it was over. Ivan was a dream streak after that. And even here, when Ivan's trying to fight back, look at this cheap shot by Star. Look, boom! Right in the gut. And he's down. And look, we're getting a replay. Look, they're zooming in on it. Look at this. Look at that, mid-air. Before the knee smash. I think that could have been a count out if he hit that. And look at this shot. How well placed it was. Look. Boom! Wow, what a shot! You see Ivan's eyes glossed over with the zoom and slow-mo there.
That's what ended it.
Ivan was on Dream Street while he was fighting here. And I believe that's what... Good move by Claw reversing this. But I believe Ivan would have kicked out if he hadn't got that wallop in the back of the head earlier. Look, 2 and 3. New world champion. The Claw.
I guess SupernovaTiffy's not going to be celebrating tonight.
No, and she's in hospital. I think Ivan could be going to hospital too after that shot.
They could be celebrating in adjoining rooms.
Yeah, apparently. Wow. With that being said, like, subscribe, and that good stuff. I've been the head announcer, your GOG, IVATOPIA. Alongside...
We're not, but I am...
Okay, that was Tina,
the
by the way.
owner, Tina.
Kyla.
And I'm Kyla Dream, the girl of everybody's dream.
Don't you agree with what I said?
Yeah.
See, thank you. See, look at this muscle. Thank you, thank you. Like, subscribe. See you next time. Bye, everyone.